Okay, so once you get into that invitation, you're gonna go to this process again in creating top cleaners, the company, right? So you have a welcome screen, and then you click next, and then you got the legal business name there. You just type in top cleaners, and then click next, and then what industry that would be. Put janitorial services and click next. And then this, what kind of business? Sole proprietor, click next. How does your business make money? Provide services, click next. And then what's your main role? You're the owner, partner, click next. And then who else works at Top Cleaners? Employees, click next. Then ready for a free trial of QuickBooks Payroll? No, maybe later. So next. And this one, you just need to skip for now, skip for now, skip for now. Don't need that yet. And then skip for now. One more. Skip for now. And it's going to go through that. And then
So
just,
if you made a mistake while you were going through answering those questions, how do you go back and fix it?
it, you know, if you say, you didn't skip and you click something in there, it's just going to give you, additional products from QuickBooks that you can purchase or get, like, a link to payroll, a link to invoicing and things like that. But, it's not going to prevent you from creating the companies. So, like for
Okay, and
instance,
so like
like for instance,
if
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
if I clicked provide services and sells products, it's
That's
not gonna.
okay.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, you can do that too. But again, if you say provide services and sell products, then probably QuickBooks will create an account, a general ledger account for merchandise inventory for you. So it's not going to harm.
Which I won't need to use.
Yeah, you won't need that, but you have that in
Uh,
there anyway.
all right,
So,
thanks.
okay. So now you have this shell now in QuickBooks, right, for top cleaners. Um, Similar to Vlad, what he did is just click here new and then create the journal entry, and as he goes to that journal entry, he's creating the account. Or what you can do, similar to what we did the last time, you can create new account um, and start from there. But going to the project, right? Still gonna go one by one to look at, okay, what are the accounts do I need to create? So, but as you move on, you can start by entering the journal entry immediately, and then just create the account from there, if you prefer that way. Okay.
I had a quick question. I forgot in the name field when we're putting in the journal entry, what goes into that field?
Only accounts payable. If you're booking to accounts payable, you have to put a vendor name in there. If you're booking to accounts receivable, you have to put the customer name in there.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. So do we have a customer name in here?
I haven't had a chance to go through it that far.
So here, like for instance, provide cleaning services for clients on account. It doesn't give you the name of the client, right? You can just put their client.
Got it.
Okay. And then purchase on account. Do we have any? Yeah, here purchase on account from Hoover, right? So you can click Hoover for creating a new vendor account.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. So you can work on this, or you can work on other homework assignments if you need to, but we haven't started chapter 6. We will have the problems and exercises on next meeting on Tuesday. Let's just go to the module quickly here.
I actually do have a question about the signature project.
Mhm.
I don't know if I missed it anywhere, but are we making our own chart of accounts?
Yeah.
Or like
There's no
one
set.
cash,
There's no. I put that as your option to create your own chart of accounts. There's no set chart of accounts, but you can either use what's given by QuickBooks. If QuickBooks has cash already in there, then use that. Or you can mimic what we have in All About You Spa. So you have the freedom to create the chart of accounts.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So next meeting is about chapter 6, bank accounts, cash funds, and internal controls. I just published these videos for bank recon, petty cash fund, internal controls. The lecture video, the PowerPoint, it's not here yet. We can go over that on Tuesday. Okay.
Can I ask?
Yes.
Sorry, I gotta come back in. I think my Kindle's not working very well.
Can I customize the names and dates on the trial balance and general journal? So yeah, you can customize the account names or the general ledger account names. The date, if you can use the dates here, May 1st, 2021. And if you're using say the general journal header, you need to put the end of May, basically, like May 31st if you want. So May 31, 2019, but we can use 2021. If you use 2019 already, then by all means you can use 2019 as well. But if you use 2021, since it's a current year, so might as well use that too. The due date for this is kind of later. It's like December, I believe. Did I put December here?
December 4th.
December 4th. There you go. Yeah, but I hope this is an easy special project. And this is equivalent to the SLO. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna stay here. If you have any questions, I'm gonna stop recording. Let me know if there's any other questions. question that you might have.
I always
Sorry.
have questions.
That's okay.
For the journal entry number 3 for the used vehicles, for the chart of accounts in QuickBooks, it just has vehicles. Can I use that, or is it going to calculate it differently?
Hold on 1 second. Let me open that and share the screen. So it's still recording. So that way. No. Share. Oops, not that one. Not the one I need. This is the one I need. Okay, so which one?
On May 7th, purchased a used van for cash.
Mhm.
And then under the account, I just put in for the journal entry vehicles. But that was like an option that they already had.
That's
Should I-
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You can use that.
All right.
Professor?
Yes.
Okay, I have a question. So I am working on my project and on my general journal, it doesn't say general journal, it just says journal.
That's okay.
Okay, and then on my trial, on the next report you wanted, I think it's a trial balance,
There's no, oh, which project are you talking about? This
all
one?
about
All
spa.
about SPA, yeah, trial balance.
It's saying as of, and you.
That's
is
okay.
That's
That-
okay?
that's
Or can I create it and put like the month?
You can I'm not very particular on that. You can just put the month if you can edit that, that's fine. But if it's a CAN report that you're running and it says as of, that's
Yeah.
also fine with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So for the report for the all about you SPA, just save the reports in PDF and then submit it through Canvas. You can just click here on all about you SPA. There's a report submission here in under the modules. You click on here all about you SPA, and then there's like a report submission. You can attach the PDF file when you submit. It's a file upload. Okay. So again, I'll be here. Let me know if you have any questions.
Can I ask about chapter 5, or is it just strictly on the projects?
No, if you have any questions on chapter 5, let me know which one.
I should have screenshot it, but I had so much problems with the homework in trying to close out the balance, like closing out the accounts. And I think I was missing something, and it was happening around step 3
Mhm.
when I was trying to do income summary into capital. And there was like another line, like another account, and I just couldn't figure it out.
Let me
So I just kind of gave up.
quickly look into that.
I had a similar issue, but it was because the investment that she had put into for the amount for that month, I was not accounting for it. Once I did that, that fixed the issue for it. I don't know if it's a similar issue on your end.
Maybe because I wasn't thinking about the investment. It was just driving me crazy why I couldn't close it. It wasn't matching up at all. It was like the very, like, I think like the very last question, the mega question.
Let me see. We go through that.
I just honestly feel like I mess up somewhere with step 3 and step 4.
Chapter 5. Is it the last problem, Tony?
Yeah, I know partly was my fault because I was really sleepy when I did it, and I just couldn't wrap my mind around it. I was missing something.
Okay. Just settle this. Is it the closing entries?
Hmm And it was like getting towards the I think trying to go from income summary into capital, and I was just missing something, and it just wasn't matching up.
Mhm. So let me know if this is the one you're referring to. Let me share my screen. Just keep getting that. All right, share my screen. Is this one?
Yeah, this looks like the nightmare-inducing question. Yeah.
Okay, let me check. Okay, let me unshare my screen again because I need to go to your answers.
They're horrible.
So let me just go to that. Screen a window. Okay, just see what happened there. Just click on this. Oops. Loading, still loading. How's everyone's internet connections today? Seems that today
Not
is so
great.
slow.
It's very weird and lagging right now.
Yeah, even at work, slow. I'm not sure. All right, let's look at that. Chapter 5. Chapter 5. Homework. Let's see what happened. I cannot. Oh, there you go. Still loading. one is fine. Oh, you missed the last question or the last problem, right, Tony?
Yeah, that's when my mind caved in and I gave up.
Okay. Okay. Eleven seven one seven. You got all the what you call, you got all the journal, the closing entries correct now?
Yeah, that's why was making me frustrated why it wasn't, I couldn't get through the like that part of the closing.
Mhm,
And like I said, it was my fault. I waited too long to work on it and I was really sleepy.
mhm.
And I just feel like there was an extra line and an account and I could not figure out which one it was.
It was showing here. You got everything. Huh. It's weird. It's very long. Share my screen quickly.
I was just gonna say, can you share it so we can see what you're
Yeah.
looking at?
Yeah, because I want to review first before sharing. Just want to make sure that um, so Tony here, right? So these are the correct journal entries,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems that you got everything correct, right? On that journal entries for closing entries.
Yeah, this was driving me insane. How come I couldn't figure out the next part?
And then the next part is creating the balance sheet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got uh, you got the trial balance in here, right? So is the question here, journalize, okay? Then assumed after completing the statement of owner's equity, the amount B capital is 14,921. Prepare the balance sheet. So you're just picking this balances here from your trial balance, right?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
trying to transfer it over, and I was like, what was happening? I could not figure out what was I missing.
Yeah, so you were not able to complete this one, right? This is where you got stuck.
Yeah, this is where I got stuck and my mind just crashed. I just
Okay.
couldn't do
So
it.
because like equipment, you see, you got it there, 6651, 6651. The accumulated depreciation, right? So the accumulated depreciation is 2,106 plus whatever the adjustment here,
Oh, it
right?
was plus?
Yeah, so because this is the trial balance before the adjustment. It says journalize the closing entries with the 4 steps in the correct sequence. Data for adjustments are as follows, right? So this is your trial balance before the adjustments. So you have to incorporate these adjustments, then perform the closing entries. So you have 2,106 plus the depreciation expense equipment 660.
It took me a bit to understand that too, just because the depreciated value is going up because it's a negative value. It's hard to explain, but I finally was able to understand it. Maybe that's where you're confused, Tony.
I probably like I just couldn't. My mind crashed. It was just bad.
So was that Catherine who just spoke? Sorry.
Yes.
So Catherine, what's that again? Sorry.
I was just saying that, the depreciated value, you're adding it, you're not
Mhm.
subtracting it because it's an
Right.
increase in the depreciation, which is going
Mhm.
down.
Correct.
Because I was doing the same thing and adding it and, I mean, subtracting it, and I wasn't getting it. Then I'm like, wait a minute, you have to add it.
Yeah, so like for instance here, right, you got the beginning before the adjustment, 2,106. You have to add the 660. That would give you 2,766, right? So you're gonna put 2,766 as your accumulated depreciation. And then you subtract that and you get the 3,885 here. I think that's where you got confused, Tony, is that um, you know, it just, the required here is kind of confusing because it feels like, hey, you have to journalize the closing entries with the 4 steps in the correct sequence. And then you see the adjustments here. So basically what you have to do first is look at the trial balance, perform the adjustments, and then perform the closing entries. And then with that closing entries and with these adjustments, then you have then to create your balance sheet. So this amount here, 3,218, where did you get that amount, right? It should be 2,106 plus 660. And then for expired or used up insurance, 465. So you get your prepaid insurance, 1,208 minus your expired insurance of 465. That would give you your
I think
prepaid
that's where I'm
insurance.
getting confusing. Which one am I subtracting? Which one am I adding? I think that's where I was
Yeah,
messing up. I think, okay.
yeah. I think the easier way to do here is like prepare like a journal entry. So you will see how you will subtract and add, right? For instance, here expired insurance. So you're gonna say uh, prepaid expense, right? Prepaid insurance credit and debit the expense, right? What do you have here? Insurance expense. Then depreciation expense on equipment. So depreciation expense and debit and credit accumulated depreciation. So if it's a credit here, then you will add. Like on prepaid insurance, if it's a credit prepaid insurance, then you have to subtract.
Okay, yeah. I
Yeah.
totally
So
missed the connect on that.
yeah.
Okay, now I got it. Dang it.
Okay. So
Okay, that was just
yeah.
bugging me all week. I just needed to figure that out. Thank you.
All right. So I guess the required is not that clear in here.
No, but I also just forgot about. I just forgot. It was bad.
I think the required here for number ones just gave you the clue here, correct sequence. Because you have to have the trial balance, then post the adjustments. Once you posted the adjustments, then you have your closing entries, and then you prepare your balance sheet after that. Or even before closing the entries, but you can prepare the balance sheet, but you don't have the final capital. So still have to go back to your closing entries to figure out what would be the capital in the end, the owner's capital ending.
Okay, I got just made mental roadblock. Thank you.
Okay. Any other question?
Yes. So how are you grading this? I'm not sure if you went over this, but do you go into our QuickBooks?
No, I will go to Canvas and see your submission.
Oh, how do we? I don't even know how to submit that.
If you run the report, right? Let me go over with that. Share my screen. And then in Canvas, you just click on QuickBooks Workshop, all about your spa. And then there's like a, let me go student view, see, can do that here. There you go. If I go to the modules here, and then I'm gonna go here, all about you spa. And then the signature project is here, signature project. So the one says 100 points, that's what you need to click, right? And then you can upload the file here, start the assignment, and then upload the file. Now, how would you get that report, right? From QuickBooks. So from your QuickBooks, you can run the reports, right? So you can go, let me see here, reports. Yeah. So slow. And say you want to go with the balance sheet, right? You're going to open that one up. So slow. And then if that's the balance sheet, your final, then you do the upload here or export to PDF, and then save it in your desktop, right? Like say save PDF. And then you will see it here down and open, show in folder. It should be in your download folder. Once it's down, once it's done, just can show in folder.
So this balance sheet was created on its own when we created the journal entries?
Yes, so you don't need
That's
to
all
do
you
it.
need?
Yeah,
And then the
so-
income statement, is it also in there?
Correct. Yep.
All
So
right.
it's on the standard report,
So all
right?
we have to do is input the journals?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I thought we had to create a whole new balance sheet and income statement.
That's the beauty of computerized
All right,
accounting. You
awesome.
don't do the manual, right? So once you have that PDF, you can just upload it in Canvas, and that's how I grade it. Good. That help?
Yes, very much.
Okay, cool. Close this one and we go to the dashboard here. Okay. All right.
Are we allowed to leave if we don't have questions?
Yeah,
Okay,
you can
all right,
leave
cool, thank you.
anytime.
Yeah, cool, thanks, have a good night.
I'll be here if you have any questions.
right, cool.
Until like 9:20.
Thank you very much.
All right. Have a good night.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good night.
All right, everybody. Thanks, Professor.
Thank you. Good night.
Thanks, Professor. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Thanks.
I have another question.
Sure. Go ahead.
For the journal entry on May 27th,
Mhm.
it refers to paying something on accounts, well, to making a payment on accounts payable
Mhm.
from a transaction on May 9th.
Mhm.
But it looks
Oops.
like there was 2 transactions on May 9th, and I don't know which one they're classifying as tools, because they're using the terminology, like the smart window cleaner, I put under equipment, and then cleaning
Mhm.
supplies, I thought of supplies, but now they're saying made a partial payment on tools purchased on May
Mhm.
9th. Are they referring to the cleaning supplies as tools, or are they referring to the smart window cleaner
The
as
smart
the,
window cleaner.
okay.
Mhm.
All right, that answers that.
Great. Did I stop the recording? Yeah. Yep.